Hello, welcome to Dear Black Women. This is the first season, first episode to my podcast. For those who don't know, let me give you a quick introduction. My name is Tamia. You guys may know me from my horror story vlogs, my client horror story vlogs, story times vlogs, travel vlogs, clothing hauls, all of that. But you guys, now on my podcast, we're going to get close and personal. We're going to get deep into these issues. So, dear Black girls, basically, we're going to go over all the topics, the topics that are affecting us Black women as a whole. And just to have empowerment, because I feel like we need more of that. Think of me as your internet bestie, So let's go ahead, get started. So what I want to talk about is the strong Black woman. Have you ever been called the strong Black woman, or you have to be strong? You have to be the strong Black woman. I don't want to. I don't want to be the strong Black woman all the time. I feel it's like that's the only option as Black women we have. And y'all know I got my glasses on, so I mean business. And it's like, why is it that Black women, we have to be a strong Black woman? Why you gotta put the strong in front of Black women? Why can't we just be Black women? I don't know if y'all heard Summer Walker's new EP, Soft Life. What if I want to have a soft life? What if I want to be a soft Black woman? Why gotta be a strong Black woman? You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing wrong with being a strong Black woman, but it's like, I feel like that's the only option we be having. It's like, okay, go to school, get a good job, be a strong Black woman so you can support your family, so you can do this, so you can do that. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't know about nobody else, but I am tired. What? We gotta be strong all the time. We gotta take care of the family, make sure the kiddos is good. I don't know. That shouldn't be the only path in life for us. If we want to live a soft life, we should be able to do that. If we want to do what we need to do, we should be able to do that. And I also feel like sometimes we play into that stereotype. We play into that because it's always, oh, I'm independent, I'm this and that. And there's nothing wrong with being independent. If that works for you, go ahead. But some of us, we have no choice to be independent, because who else going to get the stuff done? Be so for real. And I say, my mom is literally a definition of the strong Black woman. This lady had 2 full-time jobs, raising 2 kids, yo. Nobody knows about hard work more than my mother. I really do. That lady, I love that lady to death, because she really, for me, when I see a strong Black woman, that is who I think of, my mother. My mother had 2 full-time jobs taking care of children. And it sucks because it's like, yeah, she's so strong in this and she's holding it down for her family and she's doing this, doing that. She missed out on a lot of us growing up. And I feel like that's what a lot of us women, we do. We miss out on our children growing up. We miss out on the important things of life because we have to be the strong Black woman. We have to hold it down. We have to have these jobs. We gotta provide for ourselves and our kids. Meanwhile, the men, where the men at? Where the men at? And I'm not saying all men, but it's where the men at? I feel like being strong and being a strong Black woman, we have to do that. Meanwhile, the men who are supposed to be these strong Black men and help us and provide for us and take care of us like they promised, there is an option for them. They get to just dip out when things get crazy, when things get hard. But as women, we have to pull together and use our resources and use our head and use our strength. And I'm not even trying to preach to y'all today, but it's we got to use everything we've got and we know to make things work. And I always say, I'll use the examples, my mom literally will make nothing out of something. She will literally make something out of nothing. So it's she will literally if we're down to our last dollar, she will still make sure we eat. And it's y'all probably well, why you don't ask for help? Why you don't ask for help? Because we're raised to be the strong Black woman. We are too scared, or it's not even a scared thing. It's probably a ego thing. Or yeah, your ego's big now because it's people look at you as a strong Black woman. You should have it together. You should know it. So we don't speak up and we don't seek for help, because when we seek for help, guess what? People like to use that you're seeking for help against you. Oh, I thought you had it together. I thought you was Miss Independent. Oh, you need me. And it's like, I don't even want to ask for help no more. I don't even want to ask. I'd rather struggle in silence than ask for help, because I know it's going to get rammed back in my face. And it's like, as Black women, like, why do we think that way? Why do we think that way? Why can't we get help without it being thrown back up in our face? That's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like us as a whole, like, we need to stick together. We need to support each other. It shouldn't be no competition, because at the end of the day, we all have this same narrative being thrown at us. Be the strong Black woman. Be the strong Black woman. And it's like, if that's cool, if you're cool with that, and having everything, the world and the weight on your shoulders, cool, do that. But I don't know about you, but me, I'm tired. I'm tired. I am tired of always trying to have it together, always trying to plan out my next move, how I'm going to eat tomorrow, how I'm going to do this, that, and the other. I am mentally tired. You know? And it's like, I just feel like as Black women, we are very unappreciated. And I don't know why that is. We do so much. We are the backbone for so many Black men. And we get treated like crap all the time. And it shouldn't be that way. So, dear Black women, I want to tell you that you are loved, that you are important. Keep going. Keep doing you. I'm here to support you. You're doing an amazing job. Raise those kids. Take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Who cares about anybody else? Make sure you do what you need to do. And I love you. If nobody told you today that you're doing a good job, I'm telling you. Because we don't get enough praise. we do not get enough praise. And I don't think anybody will ever understand what it's like to be a Black woman in America at all. Like, it's crazy. And it's like, even from like our ancestors, they had to be strong Black women. They had to be strong Black women. So it's like, that whole mindset and everything has just been passed down. It's just amazing to me. I don't know. Because like, now that I'm older, I sit back and I look at my mom and I'm like, how did you get us out this situation? You ever like talk to your mom now that you're older and y'all talking about things that she did and had to do and make sacrifices? Black women, oh my God, don't get me started about that. Making sacrifices? You want to know about making sacrifices? Ask your mom what she sacrificed to help you and your siblings or you and your household, whatever. My mom made a whole bunch of sacrifices that she had to do. Like, she gave up so much stuff, you know. And a lot of people are like, well, when you have kids, and you gotta do that. Okay, but why you don't say that to the dad? Why you don't say that to the fathers? You know what I'm saying? It's always the mom. And it's like, when the child is born, the child typically goes with the mom, right? Right? If the mom is in good health and condition, the child normally goes with the mom, and then the dad, if he stick around, he stick around. If he don't, then you already know how that narrative goes. But the mom is holding it down. And I am just, if that is you and your situation right now, I just want to say I'm very, very proud of you. Keep going. I want to hug you, because that is amazing to me. Like, making sacrifices, thinking fast on your head. Like, Black women amaze me. You guys never fail to amaze me. I never fail to amaze myself, yo. Like, being a Black woman is just so amazing. Although it has its hard times, everything does. But Black women, and being a strong Black woman at that, we're amazing. And it's funny because being a strong Black woman, you know, people all often get it mixed up being the angry Black woman. You know, and they kind of get those 2 to 2 and all of that. And it's just something that I don't know. Like, why can't we just be Black women? Why can't we just be Black women and enjoy life? Have a soft life if you want to. You know, be independent if you want to. We shouldn't have these labels on us. And we shouldn't be going against each other either. Like, we're all women here. Like, another thing that is on my noggin today to talk about, going along with the whole strong black women thing, something that doesn't really get talked about, or if it gets talked about, people just kind of like have one narrative and run away with it. But childbirth and all of that, being a woman in general is just so amazing. But no one really talks about after you have a child, if things don't work with the husband, or things don't work with the boyfriend, or things don't work with the child's father, no one really understands how strong you really have to be. How strong you have to be for you and your child. No one understands the type of damage, trauma that is done there. Because it's like, no one talks about these things. Like, say the relationship doesn't work no more and they decide they don't want to have nothing to do with the child. It's just you and that child now. You got to think on your feet. Especially if you don't have a good support system at home, you got to figure out what you're going to do. Who's going to watch the baby while you got to go to work? Who's going to do this when you got to go work? How y'all going to eat? How y'all going to sleep? How y'all going to do this? It's just like, we're left to fend for ourselves. We're left to figure out things on our own. And now you got a little one and you're faced with all these obstacles and things getting you down. Like, a lot of women, black women in general, like, we don't talk about like the depression we have after having a child. We don't talk about the depression you have after you put all of your all into somebody and it don't work. Because why? We are always labeled as the strong black woman, so people feel as though you can't have those emotions. You can't have that. You can't feel that way because you got to be strong. And it's like, I'll give you an example of me. I never forget, I had postpartum depression, and multiple times people made it seem like I was crazy. People made it seem like, oh, I'm just making it up, or I'm being dramatic, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Told me to get over it, told me, oh, it's okay, it's gonna blow over, you're gonna be all right, you're gonna be okay. Nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody want to hear that. I want to be comfort. I want to be held. I want to be, sometimes I want to be the little spoon. Like, I don't want to have to be the big spoon all the time. Like, comfort me. Like, is that so hard to ask? Is for some comfort? Is some reassurance to know that I'm good? And I just feel like in a lot of relationships with black women, black men, like, that's what it lacks, is communication and reassurance and all that, because black men feel like black women are too strong and independent. They don't need me, and it's just like, show me. You know what I'm saying? Like, show me you can do this so that I can let that layer down. Because we are already programmed and brought up that way, that we have to be strong and independent because of the generations and the cycles that's been going on. So show me that you are worth me letting you see that soft side of me. Letting me, submit to you and all that stuff. But I'm just not going to do that for anybody. And people don't, and like, dudes do not understand that. Because we were raised with this mindset that we have to be strong black woman, independent, Miss Independent, all of that. There's nothing that we can't get for ourselves. So you got to be really special, really, really special to show me something different. Show me something different. Wow me. Don't just do the bare minimum. The bare minimum is not going to make it. It's really not. Show me something different. Yeah. Because again, like, I'm tired. I'm tired of being the strong black woman. I'm tired. Sometimes we need a break. We can't be a strong black woman 24/7, yo. We just can't. That's all I have to talk about today. Let me know your thoughts down below. I would love to carry on this conversation. If you just want to vent, if you want to talk, again, leave a comment down below. I'll try to respond. But I will see y'all next week. We'll have a new topic. And yeah, so I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Bye.